All right, race documentary. Hi, Bill. I was listening to your podcast where you talked about your new interest in MotoGP. Yeah, it's fucking, I'm obsessed with it. You should check out this documentary about the annual Isle of Man TT race. I was trying to go to that the last 2 years, and I can't get anybody to go with me. It's not MotoGP, but it has similar bikes, I think. Yeah, it's a road race around the island, and more people have died than years they've had it. So, I mean, it's incredibly dangerous. I'd like to go see it, see people driving that fast, but I don't want to watch somebody die either. Or die myself with shit flying into the crowd. It's road racing instead of track, so there's no tire walls to crash into, etc. It's insanely dangerous. Usually a couple riders are killed each year, and this documentary follows one of the riders for one of the years. I only have a passing interest in racing, but this illustrates the danger of the sport really well. In case the link doesn't work, the doc is called TT3D, Closer to the Edge. Love the podcast. You crack me up. I might even buy some of your shit you're peddling. I'm really not peddling. I don't sell anything on my website. All right? So I didn't need the little snide fucking comment. Oh, maybe you're just talking about the shit that I'm advertising. In that case, fucking have at it. All right. Evil woman. Ooh, evil woman. Dear Billy Halebop. I don't get that. Oh, my fucking daughter's up here. I gotta finish this thing. All right, I was watching the documentary called Wild Wild Country with my girlfriend. It's about a group of followers of a guru from India who set up shop in a remote town in Oregon. Everybody's watching this right now. I won't get into the higher question of what is a cult and what is a religion. Oh, I'll tell you the exact thing. A cult is a new religion. A religion is a former cult that took over. That's the only difference. While watching, my girlfriend didn't seem as angry with a particular person as I was. The first in command under the guru was a woman named Sheila. I don't want to spoil the doc for your listener, but she did some evil shit in the name of her cause. Oh, yeah. Yes, she did. She was a fucking lunatic. Like most guys who were in power. She acted accordingly. See, and that's the thing right there, where they sit there and they act like if women ran the world, there would be no war. It's not, it doesn't have to do with sex. Most people, when given power, do not handle it well. They either hurt other people, they hurt themselves, they sabotage it because they can't deal with the fucking pressure. Or they just become a cunt like me. She's a very compelling person to hear and speak, and I understand how some of her might find her charismatic. I liked her to a point. I liked that she was just like standing up to everybody, but then, she went too far. She kind of went like, I'll fucking kill everybody. Instead of just the people she was upset with. She didn't try to hurt them. She tried to fuck over everybody. But when you get to the part 4 of this 6-part series, you start hearing about the town's water supplies being poisoned under her authority. He goes, this is disgusting, isn't it? No, that's fucking terrorism. But this is, 25 years before, 20-something years before, 20 years maybe, before 9/11. So she was just considered a, bitchy, I think. My girlfriend started giving me a hard time for calling this Sheila a cunt, saying I worship guys like Tony Soprano and Walter White. Yeah. He goes, yeah, I do. I worship fictional characters that they were, but I never defended waste management, racketeering, and lying to my family about being a meth chemist. It ended with her telling me that I'm biased towards the achievements of men. I can't deal with this lack of rationale. I'm considering breaking it off with her. Thoughts? Keep your calm and just say, listen, the difference between me liking anti-heroes in a movie versus you liking an anti-hero that actually existed and really poisoned the town. You just say, listen, if Tony Soprano and Walter White were real people, I wouldn't be a fan of them. But, you like the Sopranos. You like the characters. You like the acting, the writing, the way it's shot, Breaking Bad and all that. That's all that is. If you're considering breaking it off with her over this, then I would say, I think you should. I mean, if this is enough to make you break it off, you might as well. You know? Just, I wouldn't drink your tap water for a couple of months. Apparently, I'm controlling is the name of this. Yeah, I'm going to say just by that title, I'm going to say that you are. Apparently, I'm controlling. Like, people who always, get called out on their shit. It's like that bearded cunt on the Flyers every time he fucking takes out somebody's knee. And every time, it's like so blatant what the fuck he just did. It's like totally away from the puck, complete penalty. And he always puts his hand out. I was like, what the fuck did I do? Dear Billy Bunghole, I recently started dating this lady. And everything was going well. So I decided to invite her to a Mariners game for opening weekend. Had I known you were going to say the name of the baseball team, I would have switched it just to... in case, I don't know, somehow somebody figures this out. Anyways, I knew she was a baseball fan and would be excited to go. I invited her, and she said that sounded really fun. So I was really excited as well. I told her I would take care of the tickets because I knew finding tickets for opening weekend would be hard, so she agreed and said she would pay for food and drinks. Well, look at this. Everything's going great so far. It's like a classic horror movie. They get to the fucking Crystal Lake. Everybody's having a good time. It's all enjoyable to the first time they go, chee. A couple of days later, she started having car troubles and was worried she couldn't make it to the game because she wanted to fix her car by Monday and the game was on Sunday. I live in the city and don't have a car, but offered to rent a car to pick her up, or we could ride the bus together since we would be drinking, and the bus drops people off right outside the stadium. She didn't answer my text for a couple days and told me less than 24 hours that she wasn't going to make it. I sent her a text back saying that I was upset about it and that if we had just had a regular date scheduled, I wouldn't mind, but the tickets weren't cheap. Front row, lower level, outfield. And I don't get to go to many ball games, and it's important to me. She didn't reply until the next day and said she wants to stop seeing me because the text seemed controlling, but I was honestly just trying to tell her how I felt about being ditched. I'm usually a pushover, and this was the first time I sent texts like this before. So do you think that I was being controlling? I would appreciate some advice. Thank you, and go fuck yourself. P.S. Bring back the Sonics. Oh, you're going to get a hockey team instead. Sonics on ice. Call them the Seattle Soliloquies. No, but I understand both. She has to go to work on fucking Monday. She wants to make sure her car's all right. I get that. But to say that you're controlling and she wants to stop seeing you, I would say she dated a psycho before and is a little gun shy, or she wasn't that into you anyways, to quote Greg Barrett. I hope you just went to the game with a buddy of yours and got fucking hammered. Yeah. I don't know. I would just write back, just say, I guess we had a miscommunication. But I have to admit, if, one little spat like that makes you think about breaking up with me, I kind of feel like you're not that into me anyway. So before one of us really gets hurt, why don't let's just end as friends and really try to end as friends. That is a skill I wish I had. And to end, the way you end as friends with somebody, this is for men and women, is you have to be 100% honest with them. And if you haven't been honest with somebody and you're in a relationship right now, if you're really honest with them now, they're still probably going to hate you, but you still have to do it. Because what you're doing now is you're setting up healthy relationships in the future. All right? So then you could just got it all out there. They knew from day one. From day one, when you meet a woman, you do what's going on between us? Nothing. I'm just, I'm not looking to be in a relationship right now. I'm just having fun. That's it. So what? You just want to have sex with me? Yes. Well, yeah, I do. What? You're gorgeous. I'm attracted to you. I'll practice safe sex If you want to get fucked, I'm the man for the job. You don't have to be that honest. All right, anyways.